What if I told you there are places on Earth where gravity doesn't work? Rivers vanish into thin air, and doors lead to otherworldly realms. Sounds impossible. Think again. From an island that disappears overnight to a lake that changes color. Instantly get ready to explore 10 astonishing places that defy logic. Deep in Poland, a forest of trees grows within a natural bend. But why? Scientists have no concrete answer. And that's just the beginning. A lake that boils without fire. A waterfall that flows in reverse. A cave that glows like the night sky. Wait until you see number 1. A place so bizarre, it challenges everything we know about reality. Watch till the end because you won't believe what's real and what's impossible. Number 10. Welcome to Devil's Kettle, one of Earth's greatest unsolved mysteries, where half the water simply disappears. No ocean, no underground reservoir, just gone. Forever. Where does the water go? And why has no one ever found out? The Brule River flows like any normal river, until it reaches a massive rock formation. Here, the river splits into one half, continues downstream, but the other half plunges into a dark, gaping hole, never to be seen again. Scientists have tried everything: dye tests, ping-pong balls, even GPS trackers, but nothing ever resurfaces. It's as if the Earth itself is swallowing it whole. So where does the water go? Some say it vanishes into an underground river system. Others believe it seeps into deep, hidden caves. But here's the weirdest part. No one has ever found an exit point. No underground streams. No water surfacing elsewhere. Some even claim it's a portal to another dimension. Sounds crazy, maybe. But after decades of research, scientists still don't have an answer. Recently, new technology is being used to track the water's journey. Will we finally uncover the truth? Or will Devil's Kettle remain one of Earth's greatest mysteries? One thing is for sure. If you ever visit this place, be careful what you drop in because you'll never see it again. Number 9. Imagine standing in the middle of nowhere, when suddenly glowing orbs appear in the sky, hovering, dancing, and then vanishing into thin air. No, this isn't a sci-fi movie. This is a real phenomenon, and no one knows why it happens. Welcome to Hestelen, Norway, a small valley hiding one of the world's greatest unsolved mysteries. For decades, these lights have appeared without warning. But are they natural, or something beyond our understanding? Since the 1930s, strange lights have been seen floating over this valley. They appear out of nowhere, change colors, move erratically even against strong winds, and sometimes hover for hours. Locals have seen them up close. Scientists have set up cameras, but every time they think they have an answer, the lights change their behavior. So, what are these lights? Here are some of the wildest theories. Could it be a rare electrical phenomenon caused by underground minerals? Or secret military technology being tested in the remote valley? Or maybe, just maybe, it's proof of extraterrestrial activity. Even NASA has shown interest in studying these lights. So what are they hiding? In the 1980s, scientists launched Project Hestelen to track the lights. They captured data, but instead of answers, they found more mysteries. Some lights seem to respond to human presence. Others emit strange electromagnetic waves, and yet no one has ever been able to predict when or why they appear. Is this just a natural phenomenon we don't understand yet, or is something watching us from above? One thing's for sure, the Hestelen lights remain one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of our time. Number 8. What if I told you there's a place on Earth where no sunlight has entered for over 5 million years? A place so toxic that breathing its air could kill you. Yet, creatures thrive inside. Hidden beneath Romania, Movile Cave remained undiscovered for millions of years until scientists accidentally broke into its sealed world in 1986. The moment they stepped inside, they realized this was no ordinary cave. The air is filled with poisonous gases, dangerously high levels of carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide. There's almost no oxygen, yet inside, life has adapted in ways we've never seen before. Movile Cave is home to creatures found nowhere else on Earth, completely cut off from the outside world. Many are blind, some glow in the dark, and all of them survive in total darkness, feeding on bacteria that thrive in toxic air. Over 50 never-before-seen species live here, and scientists believe there may be even more hidden in the cave's unexplored depths. Could this cave hold secrets to how life might survive on alien planets? Despite decades of research, much of Movile Cave remains unexplored. The deeper passages are so dangerous that even the most advanced equipment struggles to function. NASA has studied Movile Cave, believing it could provide clues to life on Mars or Europa, Jupiter's icy moon. But here's the real question: what if we're not meant to explore this place? What if something else is waiting in the darkness? Movile Cave is one of Earth's last true mysteries, and we've only just begun to uncover its secrets.
Number 7.
Number
Lake
7.
Karashay.
What if I told you there's a lake
The
so
Soviet
toxic
Union
that
had
just
many
standing near
nuclear
it could kill you?
facilities, and
A
most
place
of
where
them
the
were
water is
ill-planned
deadlier
and
than
unsafe.
nuclear fallout,
Inside
and where
one
no
such
life has
factory,
survived
there
for
is a
decades.
lake.
Welcome
The
to
lake's
Lake
water
Karachay's
has more
most
radioactive material
nightmare.
than
A lake
anywhere
so
else
dangerous
on Earth.
that if you stood here
Lake
for just 1
Karashay
hour,
is so
it would be the last thing
radioactive
you ever
that
do.
you will
In the
die within an
1950s,
hour
during
if
the
you
Cold
stand
War,
near.
the Soviet Union needed a place to dispose of its nuclear waste. Their solution? Dumping it all into a peaceful Russian lake. What they created was a radioactive death trap, so lethal that by the 1990s, just 5 minutes of exposure could be fatal. The lake didn't just stay dangerous, it became a weapon. In the 1960s, a drought dried up part of the lake, exposing radioactive dust. Strong winds carried this invisible poison for miles, spreading deadly radiation and causing thousands of illnesses, while the Soviet government covered it up. Cancer, birth defects, and unknown diseases plagued the region, but the world didn't find out until it was too late. Number 6. A tree growing on top of another tree. Sounds impossible, right? Yet, deep in Italy, this mind-bending marvel stands tall, defying science and logic. How did this happen? And why hasn't it collapsed? Welcome to Casorzo, Italy, home to a living mystery that has left scientists scratching their heads for years. This is the double tree of Casorzo, an enormous mulberry tree, with a fully grown cherry tree sprouting from its top. Unlike parasitic plants that drain nutrients from their hosts, this cherry tree has somehow thrived, with no visible soil of its own. But how? Experts believe a bird or strong wind may have dropped a cherry seed onto the mulberry's hollow trunk, and against all odds, it started to grow. Over the years, its roots pushed through the cracks, digging deep into the host tree for support. But here's the shocking part. Normally, this should kill the host tree, yet both are alive, strong, and growing together. Some believe this tree is a symbol of love and resilience to different beings. Number 5. Imagine waking up, only to find that an entire town has mysteriously fallen asleep. No warning, no explanation, just sleep. This isn't a fairy tale, this is Kalachi, Kazakhstan, and to this day, no one knows why it happened. For years, the people of Kalachi would suddenly collapse into a deep sleep, sometimes for days. And when they woke up, something was very wrong. It all started in 2013. One by one, villagers would suddenly black out right in the middle of whatever they were doing. No one could wake them. Even doctors were baffled. And when they finally woke up, they suffered terrifying hallucinations, memory loss, and extreme confusion. Was it a virus? A government experiment? A supernatural curse? Some believed it was the work of ghosts. Others thought they were being poisoned by something unknown. As more and more people fell into this mysterious sleep, many fled the town, leaving it almost abandoned. Number 4. Thousands of perfect circles, stretching across the Namib Desert, appearing and disappearing without a trace. No trees, no footprints, no answers. Who, or what, is creating these mysterious patterns? For centuries, no one has been able to explain these strange formations. Are they messages from an ancient civilization, signs of alien activity, or something even more bizarre? These are the fairy circles of Namibia, endless, perfectly round patches of barren land, surrounded by lush grass, forming an unexplained pattern that stretches for miles. They appear out of nowhere, last for decades, and then vanish only to form somewhere else. Local tribes have their own terrifying explanation. They believe these circles are the footprints of the gods, marking sacred ground where no life can grow. Others say they're caused by underground spirits, or even an invisible force beyond human understanding. Number 3. Imagine a sound so low, so constant, that you can't escape it, no matter where you go. A hum so persistent it drives people insane. This is the Taos hum, a sound heard only by a few, but one that has haunted an entire town in New Mexico for decades. The strange hum that echoes through the town of Taos has baffled scientists, terrified locals, and even made headlines around the world. It's called the Taos hum, a deep, vibrating sound that only certain people can hear, and it's been tormenting residents for over 30 years. Those who can hear it describe it as a low, constant droning sound that keeps them awake at night and drives them to the brink of madness. But here's the thing, no one can find the source. Scientists have tested the area for any electrical, industrial, or natural cause, but the hum continues, undetected by most of the population. Some believe it's coming from underground sources, like natural gas or seismic activity. Number 2. What if I told you that there's a place on Earth where the lightning never stops? A storm so intense, it lights up the sky 300 nights a year, and no one knows why. This isn't a sci-fi movie, it's a real, never-ending lightning storm in Venezuela. Welcome to the Catatumbo lightning storm, one of the most bizarre and unexplained natural phenomena on Earth. Here, in the Catatumbo region of Venezuela, a lightning storm rages relentlessly for up to 10 hours each night. That's right, 300 nights a year. Lightning strikes as often as 30 times per minute, lighting up the sky in an eerie, otherworldly display. This strange storm has been documented for centuries. Explorers and locals have been witnessing the lightning show since the 16th century, but no one knows exactly why it happens or what fuels this never-ending storm. Some scientists believe the storm is caused by the unique geography of the region where the Catatumbo River meets the warm air currents from the Caribbean Sea and the cool winds from the Andes Mountains. This creates perfect conditions for a constant buildup of static electricity in the sky, triggering lightning strikes that never seem to stop. To the locals, the Catatumbo lightning is both a curse and a blessing, marking the wet season and lighting the sky with a display of raw natural power. It's a sight so powerful, it's been the subject of legends, folklore, and awe for generations. Number 1. A river that seems to flow in reverse and disappear without a trace. Impossible? Maybe not. Welcome to the Bollinger River, a river that defies all logic and leaves scientists scratching their heads. Hidden deep in the forests of the United States, the Bollinger River has mystified explorers, locals, and scientists for centuries. The Bollinger River has one strange and terrifying property. It vanishes without warning, disappearing into underground caverns, only to reappear miles away. It's as if the river is swallowing itself whole, and just when you think you figured it out, the river defies all your expectations. Geologists believe that the river's disappearance could be caused by a series of hidden underground caves and tunnels that swallow the water, only to release it elsewhere. The area is known for its karst landscape, an area where limestone dissolves over time, creating vast underground networks that can carry rivers away and leave no trace above ground. But the truly bizarre part, the Bollinger River doesn't always disappear in the same place. Sometimes it simply appears from the ground, flowing back into the surface and creating new paths, as though the river has a mind of its own. What we do know is this: the world is full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered, and sometimes the most impossible things are the most real. Which of these places fascinated you the most? Or maybe you've encountered an unbelievable mystery of your own. Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing mysteries that defy logic.